Notley is having a dance party for government worker bees in Edmonton, while Calgary's unemployment rate remains the second highest of any major Canadian city. And the video of the whole thing is so cringy, I couldn't make it up if I tried. I want to show you a tweet from Premier Rachel Notley, and then I'll show you the video she attached to that tweet. Now, this is what Notley tweeted. So great to see Alberta's public service celebrating their accomplishments over the lunch break today. I was proud to officially declare June 11 to 15, 2018 Alberta Public Service Week. Thank you for your commitment to serving Albertans. Now buckle up, folks, because you are going to see the cringiest thing you will see all day. Just watch these government workers having a lunchtime dance party to celebrate themselves. Here. As the kids say, I can't even, but I guess I can because I've watched that video like 50 times. How much are their pensions that it is worth it to debase themselves like this for Notley propaganda videos? I can't stop watching though because it's so embarrassing. And it's missing a lot of men too for a government that says they want gender parity in all things. It's so perfectly NDP. The government is celebrating themselves for doing stuff functioning adults do every day, like showing up for work and doing their jobs in exchange for a paycheck. But for the NDP, this is cause for celebration, even dedicating a whole week to celebrating the public sector for doing what we pay them to do, of course. But this lunchtime public sector dance party celebration is so incredibly tone deaf that it's gross. Why? Because the Alberta unemployment rate hovers at 6.2%. Now that's half a percentage point higher than the national average. Nothing to write home about or, have a dance party about for that matter. Now the NDP will say that the unemployment rate in Alberta has fallen from 6.7% in Alberta to 6.2% in May 2018. But there's so much more to those numbers than good news. Actually, it's terrible news if you drill down. Just look at this. From an Alberta government document explaining the May 2018 unemployment numbers. The unemployment rate decreased because employment increased by 2,900 and the labor force decreased by 8,100 people from the previous month. So people are just throwing in the towel and giving up hope of ever finding a job. They've been broken and defeated. They've quit looking for work. So the government then quits counting them. Convenient, hey? But they had a dance party for government workers, so all is well. Party on, Rachel. And outside of the government hub of Edmonton, life looks much different in Calgary once the economic engine of the entire country. Well, they have the second highest unemployment rate of any major Canadian city at 7.7%. But I know why the NDP in Edmonton don't really understand what reality is like in the rest of the province. Look at this graph from economist Trevor Tombe. Private sector employment fell around 22,000 in May alone, continuing the negative trend since December. But look at where the private sector, the self-employed, and the government workers all started on that graph. At the beginning of the recession here in Alberta, they're all about the same, right? Fair enough. Now look at how they diverged. The public sector, those self-congratulatory drones, have gained 88,000 workers, while the private sector, the sector that pays for the public sector, has lost 83,000 workers. How sustainable do you think that's going to be in the long run when we have more takers than more makers? It can't last for very much longer. The public sector is booming, celebrating, and partying even, and Notley is telling the rest of us paying the freight to eat cake. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. What you just saw there is my daily video that I do here at The Rebel, but did you know that I have my own weekly full-length show? It airs on Wednesdays, and we talk about issues facing Canadian families. But to get access to my show and the rest of our incredible premium content, you have to become a Rebel subscriber today.